up, Wildcats? I'm back again this week for another look inside BCU athletics. Hey, if you thought you missed it, don't worry. We've got you covered. I'm Selena Garcia, and this is CatEye Rewind. All right, starting off with baseball. The baseball team got started last week at home against North Florida. Demetrius Sims and Jake Welsh helped the Wildcats jump out to a 5-2 lead, but North Florida rallied back and BCU ran out of gas, falling to the Ospreys 11-5. Savannah State came into town on Saturday for a doubleheader where Clay Middleton went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs as the Wildcats defeated the Tigers 6-3 in Game 1. In Game 2, Demetrius Sims went perfect at the plate, going 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs, while Bryant Munoz went 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs as VCU came away with a 9-2 victory. On Sunday, Jordan Robinson went 3 for 5 with an RBI, and the Wildcats rallied in the final 2 innings, scoring on a wild pitch to come away with a 3-2 victory and the series sweep. The baseball team heads up to Tallahassee, Florida this weekend to face off against our arch rival, Florida A&M. It was an action-packed week for the men and women's tennis teams, starting on Wednesday against Northern Kentucky. Mina Matsuba and Chinatsu Kajiwara both had big wins as the women managed to sweep Northern Kentucky. As for the men, Walid Guattari and Diego Garavito had good days, but it wouldn't be enough as NKU came away with the 4-2 victory. The men's luck didn't get better on Saturday as, due to injuries and illnesses, Georgia Southern came away with a 7-0 sweep. Things looked up for the ladies though as Maria Sablina led the way for a 4-1 victory over Georgia Southern, while Maria Guerreros Marino and Ancia Eiffel helped the Lady Cats to a 5-1 victory over Savannah State. The women face off against South Carolina State and FSC Bradenton on Saturday, while the men get some time off before the face-off against Florida A&M in 2 weeks' time. Both men and women's track and field teams were back in action up in Jacksonville this weekend for the UNF Spring Break Invitational. It was a very successful weekend for the men jumpers as Kenneth Fisher led the way for a long jump sweep, winning with a jump of 7.78 meters, followed by Jomo Gordon and Nicholas Williams. Jimmel Wright took the triple jump with a leap of 14.57 meters, with Williams coming in second with a jump of 14.5 meters. Chris Collins took third place in the javelin, while other top finishers included Angelo Cabrera and Tristy Johnson. The Wildcats jumped back into it on Thursday for the Pepsi Florida Relays. The men's golf team traveled down to South Florida for the FAU Slomin Autism Championship this weekend, coming away with an 18th place finish as a team. Leon Fricker came away with his 4th top 10 finish of the season after shooting 3 over par over the weekend, while Ian Clark finished tied for 65th with a final scorecard of 14 over par to be the top finishers for the Wildcats. The men get a couple of weeks off before heading up to South Carolina for the Coca-Cola Wofford Invitational. All right, Wildcats, well, that concludes this week's episode of CatEye Rewind. Remember, for more information, be sure to check out bcuathletics.com and be sure to follow us up on all of our social media platforms. I'm Selena Garcia. See you next week.